Welcome to your favorite channel for sensational news and entertainment. Today we bring you a story that has lit up not only the skies of California, but headlines across the country. Comedian and TV host Jimmy Kimmel has publicly exploded against former President Donald Trump due to his controversial comments about the devastating wildfires ravaging the Los Angeles region. What did Trump say that so outraged Kimmel and millions of people? Brace yourselves, because here we go with all the details. Let's start with the context. The wildfires in California have caused unimaginable devastation in the Altadena and Pasadena areas. More than 40,000 acres have been scorched by the fire, leaving a trail of destruction that includes thousands of homes reduced to ashes and the loss of human lives. According to the most recent reports, only 13% of the Pacific Palisades fire has been contained, while the Eaton fire, which has consumed more than 14,000 acres, is only 27% contained. In the midst of this tragedy, firefighters are working tirelessly, risking their lives to protect the affected communities. But when unity and empathy are most needed, an incendiary comment from Trump came. On his Truth Social platform, the former president posted a message that many called insensitive and irresponsible. The fires continue to burn in Los Angeles. Incompetent politicians have no idea how to put them out. Thousands of magnificent homes are gone, and many more will be lost soon. There is death everywhere, they simply cannot put out the fires. What is wrong with them? This message sparked a wave of outrage, especially among California residents and public figures like Jimmy Kimmel, who did not hold back in his response. On the January 13th episode of his show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, the comedian called Trump's words vile, irresponsible, and stupid. Visibly shaken, Kimmel began the show with tears in his eyes, describing the week as one of the scariest and strangest that Los Angeles has ever experienced. Kimmel not only criticized the lack of empathy in Trump's comments, but also referred to what he considered an unfair attack on firefighters who are giving their all to fight the fires. "It's disgusting, but not surprising," said Kimmel, accusing the former president of taking advantage of the tragedy to politicize the work of emergency services. According to Kimmel, Trump's comments have a racist connotation, insinuating that firefighters are not white enough to receive the respect they deserve. The host continued his monologue by praising emergency workers, many of whom have been sent from other states to help contain the fires. He also highlighted the countless stories of bravery and solidarity that have emerged during this crisis, describing how people who have lost their own homes have come together to help others. "It's been a sickening and horrific experience, but it's also shown the best in us as a community," he said. On the show, Kimmel shared images of these inspiring stories, showing neighbors helping each other under extreme conditions. From volunteers distributing food in parking lots to exhausted firefighters working day and night, these scenes reflect a stark contrast to Trump's divisive narrative. "Despite all the pain, we have seen countless examples of courage and compassion," Kimmel said, calling for a focus on the positive amid the tragedy. But Kimmel's outrage is not isolated. Other late-night hosts, such as Seth Meyers, have also criticized Trump for his handling of the situation, including baseless accusations against California Governor Gavin Newsom. These media figures are using their platforms to point out what they see as a lack of leadership at critical times, while amplifying the heroic efforts of those on the front lines. The California fires are a brutal reminder of the challenges facing the state due to climate change. Although this crisis is not new, the intensity and frequency of fires have increased in recent years, making it clear that immediate action is needed to prevent future disasters. However, Trump's comments have diverted attention from these urgent issues to a political debate that critics like Kimmel say is unnecessary and damaging. Kimmel's show concluded with an emotional message of thanks online to everyone who is working to overcome this tragedy. "We are indebted to our firefighters, volunteers, and everyone who has risked their lives to protect us," he said, encouraging viewers to support local organizations that are helping affected communities.